together some base hits. They were able to tie it up on a base hit and loaded the bases up, and Odin walked in the winning run. So the Wildcats, you'll take a win however you can get it, as they, like I say, come in with a record of 4-14 on the season. Prior to that last week, it's been a few days for the Wildcats since they have played. They with the rainouts last week and over the weekend. They before yesterday, they had last played last Tuesday to Freeburg. Lost a tight one to the Midgets, Freeburg, 3-2, and just before that, the most recent before that, lost a tight one to Robinson, 5-4. That loss to Robinson going into that Freeburg game. On the other side of the diamond, it's the Carlyle Indians. Under head coach Dusty Barr, they come in with a 4-14 record, 0-6 in the conference, and they've lost 2 in a row coming into today. They lost to North Clay over the weekend. They were able to play, I believe that was at North Clay. Lost the tight one to the Cardinals, 10-7. Prior to that, they lost in conference play to Breeze Central, 8-1. And their most recent win was the game just before that, as the Indians defeated Mulberry Grove 5-1 about a week ago. So it should be a fun matchup today for the Wildcats. For Carlisle today, pitching will be Lane Heintzman, and for the Wildcats, Levi Hayes will head to the mound. He'll be facing these Indians today. Taking a look at Levi's work so far on the mound this season, he comes in with a record of 2-3, so he's leading all the Wildcats in pitching in wins anyway. Also, he's got an ERA of 3.61, 3.61 ERA in Levi's 7 appearances. He's 2-3 on the season, and he will be facing these. He will be facing these Carlisle Indians today, and again, the Carlisle Indians will counter with Heintzman. 2 Heintzmans on the team for Carlisle. They have Lane Heintzman. He's the senior. He'll be pitching today, and he'll be joined by his, I believe, brother Brady Heintzman, who will be playing center field today. He's just a sophomore. These 2 squads have made their ways to their locker room after having had infield practice. The umpires are on the site, but I haven't seen them reach the field level yet so far, but we will have baseball here from Salem. The Carlisle Indians versus the Salem Wildcats on Wabash Catch TV. If you're looking online, it's Wabash Catch TV West, and we'll have baseball for you after these words.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
Come enjoy Steel Guitars in concert, April 11th through 13th at the Mount Vernon Doubletree by Hilton. Special guest star this year will be country legend, singer, songwriter Miss Jeannie Seeley. Backed by popular demand will be Tim Atwood, Leona Williams, and Ron Williams, along with Dennis Stromat, Jimmy Burson, and Larry Lang. For more information, go online at southernillinoisproductions.org. Don't miss the Southern Illinois Steel Guitar Show in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Napa know-how. At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
For career opportunities or financial planning, call me, Justin Harness, your local Modern Woodman representative.
Have heavy rains done a number to your driveway and walkway? Call the Driveway Doctor, Jeremy Carter at Carter Trucking in Fairfield. The Driveway Doctor will make a house call, determine the pothole prognosis, and cure your ailing driveway and walkway. Carter Trucking prescribes riprap, sand, pea gravel, white rock, river rock, decorative rock, mulch, and more. Need dirt, grain, or even equipment hauled? Just call 842-2022 for delivery in Clay and surrounding counties. From Carter Trucking on Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
With over 90 years of combined automotive repair experience, Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They are your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. For your convenience, call 665-3666 for free local pickup and delivery, because at Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Come see my daddy with the wood.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman and Judy Reed, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
Are you looking to start a DIY project or new home construction? Come see us at Zinc Building Center. We can help with interior, exterior, and commercial doors. Need some new siding? Whether it be vinyl, stone, or cedar shake, we can help. How about roofing? Call us for a free estimate on a metal or shingled roof. We also deal in lumber, cabinetry, paint, plumbing, and electrical. Stop by and see us on Route 45 in Louisville.
Come see us.
Dan's Electro-Electric in Flora, Fairfield, and Noble is always ready to help you, whether the days and nights are frosty and cold or hot and humid. As a supplier and servicer of all major HVAC brands, Dan's experienced and licensed technicians are ready to get to work for you. Take care of your interior comfort with affordable heating, cooling, electrical, geothermal, and generator systems with reliable customer service from Dan's Electro-Electric.
Salem Community High School, the umpires have reached the field. The Carlyle Indians are ready to go. They are hanging out. The umpires getting a final discussion of ground rules. Dusty Barr along with Brian Lipe, the Salem head coach. Brian Lipe up there explaining the rules here. Actually, this field is in pretty solid shape. I heard some of the folks saying, you know, we need the grass to look better. This grass looks pretty good. They maybe here in right field could be a couple of areas where it might need a little bit of attention, but this field in outstanding shape. They're getting ready here this season, as a matter of fact, to hold the baseball sectional. That'll be that'll be coming up here in a few weeks, and that will be that's always a joy. As I was talking to the athletic director, the track sectional is not going to be held here this year. Usually they have a track sectional, but not this year. They'll have baseball. Down to the left field side, it's 312 feet to the foul pole. On the right field side, it is 292 feet on the right-hand side, and that's oftentimes where you'll see the ball leave the park. And taking a feel of the wind today, I'm guessing the right field will be a little bit more maybe your better chance for home runs today, as the wind coming from left center. Deep center field is 360 feet. It's going to take a pretty good poke to get out there today as the Wildcats take the field. On the pitching mound, it's Levi Hayes, wears number 15, right-hander. And he'll be throwing the ball to the catcher of the battery today, Hayes to Purcell. Quentin Purcell. Of course, Quentin Purcell is a sophomore. Hayes, by the way, senior. On the infield, across from left to right, Isaac Adams plays third base today, wearing number 23. At the shortstop, it's Isaac Hayes. So the Isaac's on the on the left side of the infield. Isaac Hayes wearing number 4. He is a senior. Nick Hess at the second base spot. He is wearing number 9, and he is a senior. He'll be throwing to Rylan Quinn, who is playing first today. Rylan is a senior, 6-footer, and he'll wear number 16. Across the outfield, Brett Whitney in left field. He just threw the ball over to the center fielder, Jacob Harness, and Zach Livesay wearing number 5 out in right field as the defense for Salem getting set up. They will be throwing it to It's Brady Heinzman will be up first today for the Carlyle Indians. He is the center fielder. He'll be followed by Noah Crocker, first baseman, and Caleb Darr. He's the catcher, wears number 11. And should any of those gentlemen get on, we'll see Josh Guthrie playing shortstop, wearing number 12, as Levi Hayes completes his warm-up tosses. Levi looking for his third win on the season for the Salem Wildcats. Levi did not pitch yesterday in that game against Odin, so he has his full allotment of 105 pitches should he be able to use them or get through them. He might have some left over after that. Who knows? We'll see. As the right-hander walks around the mound, he is ready to go. The coaches for Carlyle in place. The umpires today are Brent Garrison out here on the base paths and Matt Carr behind the plate as we are ready to get underway. The first pitch on the way comes in a bit high, and it'll be ball one to Brady Heinzman. Heinzman, as I said, wears number 7. He is the center fielder for the Carlyle Indians. 2-0 the count. Next pitch in from Hayes is good and in there for a strike. Just underway here in Salem. We'll be here again on Thursday, weather permitting, as the Breeze Central Cougars come to town. There's 3-0 count. Levi gets the ball back and chucks it pretty quick, but needs it a little, needs some strikes. There's one knocked back to the pitcher. It's going to bounce the second baseman. Throws over in time. Outstanding play by Nick Hess to gather after the ball knocked off the leg, I believe, of Levi Hayes. So that'll go down as 1-4-3. First out of the game for Carlyle. Noah Crocker will come in, left-handed hitter. He watches strike one go past as that one was belt high. That looked good. Next one in from Hayes, a little outside for evens the count at 1-1. Crocker is a senior. Plays some infield, plays some outfield. He is playing first base today for head coach Dusty Barr. They got Dar catching, Barr coaching, and I just called him a Tar. which is more of a Newton name from Newton. 2-2 the count, second hitter of the game. Salem looking for their 5th win. Carlyle looking for their 5th win. Carlyle still searching for their first win in conference play. 2-2 pitch is over but high for ball 3. So Levi Hayes goes 3-2 on his second hitter. That one fouled away. Just barely got a piece of it. He swung a little bit over it, but able to pick up enough of the, able to pick up just enough. Next full count pitch from Hayes is on the way. He's taking a little extra time for this one. And ball 4, a little bit high. He kind of got out of his rhythm. That foul ball might have affected Levi's rhythm just a little bit, because he had been playing pitch and catch basically with Quentin Purcell prior to that one. And that slowed him down and made him think a little bit. Now he's got to go from the stretch as he looks over and throws home for ball 1 inside. Crocker leading off just a bit. And to tell you the truth, I'm sitting here looking at right at Levi Hayes. He hadn't looked over. Crocker has certainly not drawn a throw. Now he's going to peek over a little bit. 1-1 the count from the stretch, and now he backs off and takes a look over. Infield in at the corners. Isaac Adams over there at third base, ready to come in, expecting maybe a bunt. He's close enough with the number 3 hitter up there, Caleb Darr, that he's going to need to pay very close attention. One pitch from Hayes on the way. And that ball is knocked to the third baseman, off of him, and he's going to gather and throw over, but not in time. So that'll be an infield hit off the third baseman's glove. Puts him in on first and second with 1 out. So baseball's bouncing off of people all over the place. Courtesy runner in for Darr. That's going to be Hunter Rose running the base paths. He's at first base. Crocker leads off of second. Hayes looks back there. That ball up and in, a little bit high. Josh Guthrie at the plate for Carlyle. Guthrie's a pitcher and an infielder. Today he's playing shortstop. That one a bit inside as well. And Levi beginning to dig himself a little bit of a hole. He needs to throw some strikes. You don't want to load the bases up. It's just 2-0. Purcell doing a nice job behind the plate. There's your strike. Purcell doing a nice job behind the plate of keeping the ball in front of him. 2-1 the count here. Top of the first inning, just underway. Some dancing behind Hayes. They try to keep the runner close to second base, but no throw, and the throw home is fouled out of play. Beautiful day here in Salem. 70 degrees. Sun's peeking in and out of the clouds. Probably going to be cloudy for most of the rest of the day. Might be a little rain coming tonight, they're talking. Men on first and second. That ball is fouled out of play into the parking lot. Hits that Chevy. Greenish blue Chevy over there. Just hit the tire, no damage done. 2-2 the count. to Guthrie. And they throw back to second base. Nice move, but not in time. Hayes on the gather and tag, but too late. It's Isaac Hayes. Levi's pitching. Two seniors. Levi's next is out of the strike zone. And high. Full count. Again. One out here in the inning. Men on first and second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. I looked down. He didn't whip it down to third, did he? No, you don't need to whip it down to third. Two outs. And Levi Hayes a good chance to get out of this inning as a throw back to second base. That was kind of the secondary move probably. And I tell you what, Noah Crocker a little bit nonchalant about getting back to second. It might that nonchalance might cost him. First pitch to Grant Linton is up and out of the strike zone. Linton, left-handed hitter. He's up there with two outs, 2 men on. Crocker walked. Oh, and that ball hit at Crocker in the helmet, and it'll bounce into the right field outfield. So men advance to second and third, and the officials or the umpires talk to Noah Crocker, make sure he's okay. He gets the the sarcasm from his own dugout. Way to use your head there, 9. That's pretty cool. That's nice. So, men on second and third. 1-0 the count to Linton. He swings through and misses strike one. The next one will be ball 2. Grant Linton is a junior. Right fielder. And I got to tell you, Levi Hayes, now that he's not in the now that he's not pitching out of the stretch, he's back in a rhythm. 3-1 the count, however. He needs to throw it in the strike zone. Next to Linton. Outside ball 4, and that'll load him up for Zach Barnes. So, a bit of a mess here in the first inning of somewhat of Levi Hayes' creation. He's walked 2. Gave up a base hit, but it was on the infield. Nothing yet to the outfield. First out was bounced off the pitcher's leg, bounced off of Hayes to the second baseman, where Nick Hess gathered and was able to throw out Brady Heintzman. This is Zach Barnes. He's the third baseman for Carlyle. Where's number 3? He's a junior, and he'll watch ball 1, and he's got 1-1 count. The next one knocked to the left side and foul. 1-2 the count now, and again, Hayes a chance to get out of it. No runs are in. They gave an error on that play? No way. Wow. Hardcore. The next from Hayes is will be a timeout. He won't throw it yet. Yeah, they gave an error on the Dar. Well, I gave a single off the glove of the third baseman. Yeah, that was hit like a shot. I'm still giving that one a hit. High up. Evens the count. Bases are loaded for Zach Barnes. No runs have scored. Swing and a knock to the third baseman. He gathers. Nowhere to go but to first. Oh, it's a foul ball. Nice play over there by Isaac Adams to gather. Tried to keep it in fair territory, but it was foul. We'll do it again. 2-2 the count. Bases loaded. Next to Zach Barnes from Levi Hayes. Fouled out of play. We'll do it again. Tell you what, these conference games, you might have a team 10-0 and the other one 0-10. Conference games just always seem close. The next from Hayes. Ball 3. So the payoff pitch, really nowhere to put him. Zach Barnes, right-handed third baseman, watches strike 3 go by. And that will end the inning. Wildcats able to get out of trouble and they escape unscathed. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score.
For over 43 years, Bandy's Pharmacy has been your locally owned prescription for better health. With locations in Salem, Centralia, Mount Vernon, and Irvington, our fast, friendly, and professional pharmacists will take the time to explain your medications and give you the peace of mind that you deserve. Bandy's is also the area's largest provider of quality medical equipment solutions. And with a huge selection of medical uniforms and supplies, Bandy's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment truly is your prescription for better health.
Kiss too slow internet goodbye and say hello to super fast internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is the only 1 gig internet provider in your area. With Wabash Fiber, you can stream videos and TV shows on multiple devices, video chat, download and upload quickly, including HD movies, plus so much more. Submit your interest at wabash.net and fall in love with Wabash Communications. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location.
Zanchetti, thank you. Call him Zucchini? I like it.
We're here, Bruce.
All right. Welcome back here to Salem. Bottom half of the first inning here, no score. As the Carlyle Indians take the field. Lane Heintzman, number 10, the senior starting pitcher for the Indians today. He's throwing to Caleb Darr, the catcher. Around the infield, it's Zach Barnes on the third base side. Josh Guthrie playing short, wearing number 12. Number 1, second baseman, is Brandon Schmidt. Noah Crocker, number 9, is the first baseman. He died at third base in that first inning. Mike Zanchetti out in left, wears number 6. It's Brady Heintzman playing center field. He is a sophomore, and Grant Linton in right. Wildcats will send up Nick Hess, followed by Isaac Hayes, the shortstop, and Quentin Purcell, catcher. Should anybody get on, we'll see Zach Livesay. A couple of strikeouts there in that first inning for the Wildcats. Pitcher Levi Hayes, as the Indians left the bases loaded. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left on. Nick will step up for the first at-bat here for the Wildcats. Swing and a foul ball into the parking lot. I'm paying a little closer attention. That doesn't matter. I'm not going to get over there and move my car. But, yeah, my car got hit by a foul ball last ball game at Sisney. Next pitch is gets through the catcher, Caleb Darr. Nick Hess batting tonight, or first leading off here for the Wildcats, and he bounces to the shortstop. Gets a little up on the shortstop, but he gathers and throws. Guthrie throws out Hess for the first out of the game for Salem. Stayed on it. It took a little bit of an odd hop, bounced up a bit, but nice play by Josh Guthrie. That'll bring up Isaac Hayes. Where's number 4? He's a shortstop today. For Salem. As he'll watch ball 1 go through. Isaac's batting to .323 on the course of the season. He's got a on base of .382. OPS 737. Nobody with a ton of power so far for Salem. That ball fouled out of play. And it'll be a 2-1 count. Heinzman, a right-hander. Stands straight at the plate. Fires home, and that ball is bounced to the second baseman. Picked up. Little delay, but they're able to throw out Isaac Hayes. Nice job by Brendan Schmidt. Brendan spelled B-R-E-N-D-E-N. I'm guessing named after Brendan Shanahan when he played for the Blues. That's just a guess. Could be a family name. Who knows? First pitch to Quentin Purcell is out of the strike zone. A ball 1. Purcell catching tonight. And he pops that one into the right field side. But well under it is Grant Liston, and he'll put it away to end the bottom half of the first inning. So, after 1, no score. Back after these.
Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home. They will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon.
Hi, this is Craig from Salem Tire Center. Our business is getting you on the road and keeping you there. That's why we're a proud provider of the Michelin tires, including the Michelin Defender family, Michelin's longest-lasting tires on the road. Stop by today at Salem Tire Center, Route 50 and I-57 in Salem, or call us at 548-5045.
High school. Here on Wabash Catch TV, you're watching Salem Wildcat Baseball. I'm Bruce Dickey for Wabash Catch TV. Aaron Rodgers over on the left field camera. Bill Reed here on the right side. We do appreciate you tuning in each and every chance you get. Online, you can find us at Wabash Catch TV or Wabash Catch TV West. The channel's on YouTube always. Plenty of good content there. It'll be Lane Heinzman followed by Mikey Zanchetti and Brendan Schmidt for the Carlyle Indians. If anybody gets up, they'll go back to the top of the lineup. Brady Heinzman. Lane Heinzman, Mikey Zanchetti, and Brendan Schmidt. Facing Levi Hayes. First pitch, second pitch to Heinzman is ball 2. He's a little bit out of the strike zone for Levi. That one's a closer one, and ball 3. Levi may not be terribly happy with the umpiring today as he walks Heinzman on 4 pitches. Third walk of the game issued by Hayes. And Zanchetti squares to bunt, and it is no good, but they throw down. They got him. Too far off the bag was Lane Heitzman. Hi, Justin. And he's caught stealing off of first base. Zanchetti won't have to square the bunt anymore. Next one from Hayes is in for a strike. Strike two. Great throw from Quentin Purcell. A little bit high, but brought down by Ryland Quinn to get the out. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And a quick 2 outs. We'll bring up Brendan Schmidt. Playing right field, playing second base today. Wearing number 1. Number 9 hitter for Carlyle. And that's the second one that's hit that Chevy truck. Oh, and 1 the count. We're in the top of the second inning, no score. Carlyle threatened in the first inning. He left the bases loaded. That ball knocked into right field, but foul. He makes the second strike for Brendan Schmidt. Hayes trying to get a quick inning in right here. No score. 0-2 the count to Schmidt. Bounced her to first, picked up and gathered by Quinn. He'll handle it himself. So a quick half inning there, and the Wildcats will come back out and try to get the first run across. No score.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
First, it was the love of your life. Then, the promotion you deserved. The daughter you planned for. And the son you didn't. Now you're ready for a new home. So how do you properly protect all this? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, start with simple steps today at Country Financial. If you're ready to start, we're ready to help. So let's get started.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
Commitment. At Salem Rural King, commitment is serving your community the way we would want to be served.
Zach Livesay stepping in here for inning number 2, facing Lane Heitzman. Salem looking for their first base runner, first hit, first opportunity. Livesay playing right field today. He'll be followed by the pitcher, Levi Hayes. And then Brennan Nix is DHing for Ryland Quinn today. Bunt for a hit. Picked up by the third baseman, throws across and in time. Really good scoop by Noah Crocker over here at first base. That ball, I thought Livesay might have a chance for a hit as it skipped past the pitcher. But an outstanding defensive effort by Zach Barnes as he gathered quickly and threw it to Noah Crocker for the first out. Levi Hayes watches ball 1 go past. Ball 2. Hayes batting .214 this season. He's a senior. 2-1 to count. As Heitzman fires, and that one is strike 2. Nice foul tip, but held on to by the catcher, Caleb Darr. Levi Hayes, as I said, he's 28 at-bats, 6 hits. And he swings at what would have been ball 3, but you can't be too sure when you've got 2 strikes. That's for sure. 2-2 the count remains. Heinzman stands on top of the rubber. Peers in to Dar. Hayes with the bat held high over his head. And watches ball 3 go by. No score here in Salem. That next one is poked into short right field. Heading out to get it is the second baseman, Brendan Schmidt, catches. Nice mobility for Schmidt. He got under there with plenty of time. I thought that might have a chance to drop. And it really didn't hang in the air very long, but great job by Schmidt to get to it. Brennan Nix will now hit for Salem. He's the DH. Hits for the first baseman, Roland Quinn. He's batting .300 on the season. 3 out of 10. And he's got a base hit there. Pokes it into center field. Solid shot with 2 outs. First hit of the game for Salem. I have Carlyle with a hit. The official scorer up there has them. I guess since I disagree with him, I can't really. I'm gonna have to count that other one in there. I just hate doing it though. I'm not gonna do it. I refuse. Heinzman fires and the ball fouled out of play by Isaac Adams. Adams playing third base today. I can't give Adams an error on that play earlier. I just can't do it. 2 outs. Nix is dancing off of first base. There's the pitch. It's a bit high. Somebody's burning some firewood or something around here today. A little smoke coming across the field. The throw over, boy, that was close. That was the A-plus move there from Heinzman. If he's got to move better than that one, Nick's going to have to be paying a little closer attention or not getting nearly as far off. Heinzman wears number 10. The right-hander peers across, now looks home. He fires. Foul ball, out of play. Each of these teams looking for their 5th win of the season. Carlyle looking for their first win in conference. Hadn't throw over again. Back safely is Nix. Carlyle looking for their first win in conference play. Salem has a win in conference play. They beat these Carlisle Indians earlier this season. Heinzman's pitch is fouled, or it's popped up straight into the air behind first base by a step, and the play is made by Noah Crocker. So 1 hit, but no runs for Salem through 2 innings. We move to the top of the 3rd, no score.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Don't buy from strangers, buy local. With national communication providers, you may be forced to try to get help from a call center across the country. Who needs the aggravation? Choose Wabash Communications instead. Our employees are local, so you'll be treated like a neighbor whenever you call or stop by, and you'll get straightforward pricing without any gimmicks or hidden cost. Plus, we actively support the communities we serve through monetary and in-kind donations. Put your money where your heart is, here at home. Visit wabash.net to express your interest in Wabash Fiber.
Welcome back to Salem. Top of the third inning. A quick moving baseball game so far today. The Wildcats and the Indians. For Carlyle, they will send back there. They're back to the top of the lineup. It'll be Brady Heinzman, followed by Noah Crocker and Caleb Darr. Heinzman ground out in the first inning off of the pitcher's glove. Bounce out to the second baseman, Nick Hess, who was able to throw to Ryland Quinn in time for the out. Very close play. Heinzman 0 for 1. And he'll watch ball one fly past. It's 1-1 the count. They're playing Brady Heinzman in at the corners, or at least in at third base, looking for a potential bunt. And way inside on that one. That'll make the count 3-1. Heinzman had to do a little dancing himself, getting out of the way of that one. Brady Heinzman's a sophomore. Pitches, plays outfield. Today he's in center field, and he will take his base, as that is walk number 4 issued by Levi Hayes. Flirting with disaster. Levi has walked 4 in just over 2 innings. That ball poked foul and out of play on the left side. Noah Crocker walked his last time up. He was stranded at third base. The Indians left 3 on in the first inning. Next pitch from number 15, Levi Hayes, is in for strike 1. Make that strike 2. He's not paid a whole lot of attention to Heinzman over here at first. Now he throws over. I would call Heinzman a threat to steal. He's getting a pretty good lead. A good 2 or 3 steps. And timeout taken by home plate umpire, taken by Noah Crocker. Hayes just took too long. Now he resets. The throw home is ball 1. Crocker walked his first time up. He's looking at a 1-2 count this trip. Left on third base. He was on third base with fewer than with just the 1 out, as Caleb Darr walked, and then there was a wild pitch that got away. Move him over. That ball knocked right back to the pitcher. He's going to go for 2 to second for the out there. They go to first. He's safe. Pulled him off the bag. But Heinzman will be out on the fielder's choice. Crocker to first. One out. First out of the inning. And Hayes will pitch to Caleb Darr, who got a single his first time up. That one is the one that went off the glove of the third baseman. It was a shot. And he gets a little bit of a high and tight pitch there from Levi Hayes. And they throw to first, not in time. Crocker's second time on base. He's there without a hit. He's 0 for 1. Dar with no official at-bat as yet. There, the runner going, stealing second. The throw is there, but not in time. Good pitch to handle for Quentin Purcell, too, but a nice stolen base there by Noah Crocker. 1-1 the count. They look back at Crocker. Hayes looks at Crocker to see if he's going, and there's strike 2. Caleb Dar not happy with the call. He turned to his coach, Dusty Barr, and said, hey, what I got to do? I couldn't reach that. I believe that's been a strike all day. That ball is hit to the second baseman. Gathered, the throw over is not in time. Well, it was in time, but Quinn just didn't get his footing right. And that is going to be an error. Moving to third is Crocker, and again, give an error to the first baseman on that one. And up steps the cleanup hitter, Josh Guthrie. He struck out his last at-bat. He had men on second and third. Actually, the runners in that first inning advanced when the attempt to catch Crocker stealing hit bounced off his helmet into right field. And Dar will, or pardon me, not Dar, now it's the courtesy runner. Hunter Rose is at second base on catcher's indifference. So, men at second and third again for Guthrie. Hayes picked up a big strikeout in this same spot in the first inning. See what he's able to do here. Steve Wright. No score here in Salem. Top of the third inning. The Carlyle threatening again. Hayes fires home. Be just a smidge high. 2-2 the count. He called that a strike? All right, 2-2 the count. That ball bounced over the first baseman into the right field. One run is going to score. Here comes Rose, and he's in two for the two-run single by Josh Guthrie. Rylan Quinn was playing in for the play at the plate, and the ball was bounced right over his head. Normal positioning, he might have been able to get that. But as it is, that'll score 2 runs, and Guthrie with 2 RBIs standing on first base. And Carlyle takes a 2-0 lead here in the top of the third inning. Hayes first to Grant Linton is swung on and missed. Right-hander throws, and that'll be ball 1. Close to Guthrie back here at first base. He's able to get back in time, but I don't know if Guthrie will be going. You never know. Just 1 out here. 1-1 the count. 1 out. Pitch to Grant Linton. Linton walked his last time up. One and two the count after that strike call. And a bit outside. It'll even it up at 2-2. Two errors for Salem. Just one hit for Carlyle, but they lead 2-0. Next is a bit outside. It's a full count. Hayes has been running in and out of trouble all afternoon long. And he's trying to stay out of it this trip. Full count. The runner goes. The ball bounced to short. He'll gather, throw to first for the sure out. Starting the runner works out well, but 6-3, nice play by Isaac Hayes for the second out of the inning. Guthrie does advance to second. He'll stand out there as Zach Barnes heads to the plate. Barnes struck out looking in the first inning. Swing and a miss. He's not going to. He strike out looking again, I think. He says enough of that business. Next one from Hayes on a 0-1 count to Zach Barnes. We'll do it all again. As Hayes being deliberate, want to make sure he's got the runner at second base. Corralled. That's Guthrie at second. Levi Hayes fires home. That ball hits the dirt in front of the plate. Purcell doing a nice job with the stop, and he wants a chance to chat with Levi Hayes. 2-1 the count. Two outs here in this top of the third inning. 2 runs already in. On 1 hit and 1 error. A walk, and a fielder's choice. And there's strike 2. 2-2. Guthrie dancing off second. And the pitch is swing and a foul ball. We'll do it again. Some nice chatter from Carlyle. Carlisle's dugout. You don't hear a ton of chatter these days. Steve Reich 3 looking again. Zach Barnes puts the bat off of his shoulder, says doggone it. But the Carlyle Indians will pick up 2 runs on 1 hit and 1 error. They leave 1. And after 2.5 innings, they lead Salem 2-0. We'll be back after this.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. Our naturopathic treatments are for the whole family, from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. Our high-quality supplements are made from organic, whole foods and herbs for adults and children. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. We are conveniently located at 101 South Main Street on the Square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
And welcome back here to Salem Community High School. We're back for the bottom of the third inning. Wildcats facing the Indians. Carlyle leads 2-0. They picked up 2 runs in that top of the third. And Lane Heintzman will face the bottom of the lineup for Salem. 8-hitter is Jacob Harness. Brett Whitney on deck. And Nick Hess is in the hole, batting as it'll go back around to the leadoff hitter. Jacob Harness swings at strike one coming through. His first at-bat today. Comes in batting just .204. He's got 11 hits on 54 at-bats. And he watches strike 2 go past. Harness, a little bit better offensive season last year than he's having so far this season. And it's 2-2. Harness followed by Whitney and Hess. Here in the bottom of the third inning. There is swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Harness. As that's the first strikeout of the game for Heintzman. Lane Heintzman, Heinzmann, on the mound for Carlyle. Swing and a miss right through for Brett Whitney. Whitney batting .268. He's got 11 hits on 41 at-bats. And he'll watch ball 1 go past. Salem coming in, as I said, off of a 9-run output last night. They beat Odin 9-8. That ball bounced back to the pitcher. Heintzman will gather and throw across for the second out of the inning. Nick Hess grounded out to the shortstop in the first inning. He'll bat with 2 outs here in the third. Hess, the second baseman, wears number 9, and he pokes that one deep into left field. What a nice play by the left fielder to make the catch and end the inning. Mikey Zanchetti went deep, reached up, and made an outstanding play there in left field for that third out. So, through 3 innings, the Carlyle Indians lead Salem 2-0. We'll be back after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Marion County Savings Bank is partnering with local businesses and encouraging customers to support local through its new Fusion checking account. Come on by me, barbecue. Fusion checking comes with an app that makes it easy to find and use deals from participating businesses. You simply click on the coupon and show your phone to the merchant. It's that simple.
I'm Sharon Evans from Produce Plus, and I love my bank.
Stop by or open an account online at MarionCountySavings.com.
Nick Hess's drive to left field there to end the bottom of the third inning might have been knocked down a little bit by that breeze coming in from left field as he put a lot of power on it, but Zanchetti able to get to it. Heintzman puts power into this one, but out there to get it is Jacob Harness for the first out of the inning. That was Lane Heintzman, flies to center. And some well-struck balls finally here in the last inning or so, but have ended up in fielder's gloves. One out. Next one from Levi Hayes to Mikey Zanchetti. Zanchetti, of course, lovingly known as Zucchini by the Carlyle Indians. Teammates. Left-handed hitter stands in. Wide open stance, swings and misses. Zanchetti struck out swinging last time. And they'll be followed by Brendan Schmidt. There is strike three. Strikeout swinging again for Zanchetti. Brendan Schmidt in for his second at-bat. And he'll pop it out to left field, holding his ground, stepping back a couple of steps. Zach Livesay makes the catch. 2 in the inning. A quick inning of work there for Levi Hayes. I think he only had like 6 pitches. And through 3.5, it is Carlyle 2, Salem nothing. We'll be back after these.
I'm Mike Dye from Max Dye Incorporated. Since 1964, we've been doing business with one simple idea. Treat people right, and they'll come back. So whether you're shopping for a new GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or pre-owned vehicle, or need service, we can help. Our qualified sales representatives and expert auto technicians provide you with straightforward, no-hassle shopping and service every time. Come see what we mean when we say hometown friendly, the way car shopping should be at Max Dye Incorporated in Salem.
At Rollinson's in Salem, we take pride in offering American-made appliances by Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid, plus we service everything we sell. Shop our showroom of cabinetry and countertops. Not sleeping well on your current mattress? Hurry on over and see what Serta quality is like. Our flooring stands alone in selection and price, bringing you Mohawk brands that you know and trust. Stop in today and let us help you get the best results for every room in your house.
Here we go, bottom of the 4th inning here in Salem. Carlyle Indians and Salem Wildcats. The Indians lead 2-0. Wildcats will send Isaac Hayes to the plate, shortstop. He grounded out to the second baseman his first time up. He'll be followed by Quentin Purcell and Zach Livesay. If anybody gets on, it'll be Levi Hayes, the pitcher, today. Heinzman has only faced one more than the minimum. He gave up a single in the second inning. That ball is the second single of the game for Salem. Has a nice base hit out into center field for Isaac Hayes. Puts the man on first base with nobody out. Give the Wildcats a chance to see if they can't run the bases and have some fun. Lane Heinzman's the pitcher. That's just the second hit he's given up, second base runner he's given up. No walks for Heinzman, as he has been around the plate all night long. Ball 1 to Quentin Purcell. Purcell catching today. Oh, and the throw over, or is a fake throw over. Hayes is back easily before Heinzman even gets rid of the baseball. Crocker holds Hayes at first base. This time the throw over a little closer. Bit of a dusty field today. It's dried out quite nicely from those rains over the weekend and last week. That ball popped foul. It's going to stay in play for Crocker, and he makes the grab in foul territory. For the first out of the inning. That'll bring in the left-hander, Zach Livesay, playing right field today. And he'll be followed by Levi Hayes. One out. Isaac Hayes bounces off of first base and doesn't go anywhere. Heinzman threw over a couple of times a moment ago. We'll see if he decides to do so again. Lane Heinzman, senior for Carlyle, on the mound. And that ball is bounced to the second baseman, trying to make the turn at second. The throw is a double play is good at second, but it's safe at first. So Hayes will be the second out. And fielder's choice puts Zach Livesay on at first. And Levi Hayes will bat for Salem. He's pitching today. He's given up a couple of runs. As Heinzman peers at first base, but no throw over, and he throws home for ball one. There's a swing and a knock to a second base. Try for that double play again. I don't need it. And that'll be the third out as Hayes bounces 6-4. So we are through a quick 4 innings with Carlyle leading Salem 2-0. We'll be back for the top of the 5th after these.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tales is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tales.net.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome back to Salem. The Wildcats tangling with the Indians here today. Salem with 2 hits. Carlyle just 1, but they lead 2-0. That 1 hit was worth a couple of RBIs. And I'm reminded the last time Salem faced Carlyle, Salem beat them 12-0 in a 10-run rule game. So Salem might have come in today thinking that this Carlyle team wasn't going to contend, but boy, they sure have, and they lead 2-0 here in the top of the 5th inning as Levi Hayes throws a couple of balls to Brady Heinzman. The top of the lineup up for Carlyle. Third time through the lineup. Heinzman, Crocker, and Caleb Darr. And Josh Guthrie will come to plate if Heinzman isn't erased. Ball 4. Heinzman takes his base. That is the 5th walk of the game, and Brian Lipe will head out, and he might have the hook in his pocket. Let's see if Levi Hayes is going to continue pitching. Brian Lipe, the head coach for the Salem Wildcats, and he and Hayes talking things over. 4 straight balls like that sometimes will tell the tale, and that will, as there will be a pitching change. They're going to bring Brett Whitney in to pitch for Salem. We'll take a break as Whitney warms up. Salem trails 2-0, and they go for the pitching change. We'll be back after these.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owner's insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Fairfield Memorial Hospital has been providing excellence in community health care since 1950. We are proud to offer a wide range of services in both the inpatient and outpatient settings. Horizon Healthcare, our rural health clinic, now has 3 locations to better serve our patients' needs. Patients can be seen at our Horizon Healthcare clinics in Fairfield, Sisney, and Grayville. Call us today to learn more about the services offered at Fairfield Memorial Hospital.
Make Wabash Internet your superpower and fly through downloads at super fast speeds. You'll feel like a superhero flying faster than a speeding bullet with Wabash's fiber internet. You'll have the power you need for all your online activities, from streaming movies to online gaming. We offer speeds up to 1 gig. Visit wabash.net to express your interest in Wabash Fiber. Certain restrictions apply. Contact us for complete details.
Now, welcome back to Salem as Brett Whitney takes the mound in relief of Levi Hayes. Whitney, a right-hander. He's got Heinzman on first base. Heinzman reached on the walk. So Heinzman belongs to Hayes as Whitney fires home, ball 2. He's got Noah Crocker to deal with here. Crocker walked and then reached on a fielder's choice in the 3rd. Stole second and scored on the base hit from Josh Guthrie. And it's a 3-0 count. Whitney will step off just to make sure he's got everything in order. And he fires home. That's ball 4 in the dirt. And all of a sudden, Carlyle threatening again on the basis of 2 walks here in the top of the 5th inning. They lead 2-0. Levi Hayes moved over to first base, by the way, stays in the game. There's ball 1 to Dar. Ball 2 to Dar. And Coach Leip cannot be happy with what he's seeing this so far. 10 pitches have been thrown by Salem pitching here in the top of the 5th, and they've been 10 balls. Make it 11 balls in a row. And Coach Leip, I'm sure, tells Quentin Purcell to go out and talk to his pitcher, saying, hey, man, just take things easy. Relax. I think, I got to tell you, I think Brett Whitney was firing it up there in maybe a little bit bigger hurry than he intends to. The right-hander looks at a 3-0 count to Caleb Dar, the number 3 hitter and catcher for Carlyle. Men on first and second. There's a strike 1. He just took it easy. He's paying attention to the runner as well on second base, as he had kind of let Heinzman leave his mind. There's a pop fly to short center field on the run. Harness will make the catch. He throws into the third base, and they're going to get a double play. What a great throw from Jacob Harness, as they'll get Heinzman out at third for out number 2. Crocker stays at first base, but what a great play by Jacob Harness. Running to his right, throwing the other direction. So Josh Guthrie at the plate. Yet to throw home because Crocker, I think, filled his shorts with some dust over here. on his last when he tried to avoid the pickoff move. Now Whitney's ready to go home. And it's strike one, a little burst of confidence there for Brett Whitney after the help from his center fielder, Jacob Harness. Gets it to third on just the one bounce and tagged out. And grounded back to the pitcher, and that'll do it. As Salem gets out of trouble. We'll go to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Maybe a little bit of confidence for the Wildcats if they can't score. Bottom of the fifth coming up. They trail 2-0.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
Welcome back to Salem. As Carlyle leads 2-0 here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Salem will send up Brennan Nix along with Isaac Adams and Jacob Harness. Anybody gets on, it'll be Brett Whitney. It's the 6, 7, 8, and 9 hitters for the Wildcats. As Heinzman has really thrown a gem here so far for Carlyle. Giving up just a couple of hits, no walks from Heinzman. And it's a 0-1 count, swing through strike two. Brennan Nix, who has a base hit for Salem, is in the hole now, 0-2 count. Strike three as he really reached for that one without a chance at it. So Isaac Adams, third baseman, will check in. He grounded out his first time. Pardon me, popped out to the first baseman. And that's going to go over our heads and hit the pole barn behind us. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the fifth inning, 2-0 Carlyle on top. Just one hit for Carlyle, but 6 walks by Salem pitching and a couple of errors given up by the Wildcats. That ball in the dirt outside. 2-1 the count with one out here in the bottom of the fifth. Salem beginning to run out of outs. They need to get something going. There you go. That's going to be knocked to center, but it's gathered right near the center fielder, Brady Heinzman. Didn't have to run a whole lot, and he'll make the play for the second out of the inning. Probably took about 4 steps. And that will bring in Jacob Harness. Struck out his first trip. Watches ball one sail past him. Just 3 hits so far here today through 4.5 innings, almost 5. 4 5/6 innings, I guess. As the next one from Heinzman, swing and a miss from Harness. Heinzman has faced one more than the minimum today. Two more than the minimum, pardon me. As he's only struck 2 players out. Harness his last time, and then Nick's earlier this inning. Hadn't really been his game today. He's been around the plate. And Salem has been popping out and hit a couple balls hard, but right at guys. Next from Heinzman is ball 3, full count. And Harness with the speed is not somebody Heinzman would like to see get on first base. We'll be here again on Thursday as Breeze Central comes in, as Harness will reach on ball 4. Yeah, we'll be here Thursday, and then we'll be in North Clay on Friday. The Cardinals at home. Cardinals are 18-3 going into today's action. They have been really playing well. So with Harness at first base, Whitney will check in. Brett Whitney now pitching. Right-hander. They're going to try to pick off. He tried to pick off Harness, and he got back. That was a pretty good move by Heinzman. Harness a long way off. They're giving him the full look. Harness with his speed, there's the throw over, and again a close one. 2 outs. No pitches to the hitter yet. Heinzman intent on keeping Harness at first, pardon me. There's the throw home, and Whitney swings through. Carlyle in their gray uniforms with purple numerals and gold trim. Carlyle written across the front of their chest. Numbers on the front and the back. Salem in their greens with a red trim and white numerals. White baseball pants. Pitch home, and that ball popped up, butted, and it's going to go foul. Brett Whitney, batting .268 coming in here tonight. A little bit down from that now that he was grounded out to the pitchers last time. 0-2 the count. Heinzman looks home. And too much time. Timeout taken at home. Whitney. If he gets on, it'll be Nick Hess. Hess flew out to left, a long shot to left field where a great play was made by the left fielder for Carlyle. Zanchetti made an outstanding play the last time Hess was up. 2-0 Carlyle up. Bottom of the 5th inning. This game's zooming along. 0-2 the count to Whitney. As timeout called again. Heinzman's ready to throw. Whitney ready to hit. And stepping off again. Boy, they do not want to give up that steal to Harness. I believe they've seen Jacob Harness play against them for the last 4 or 5 years. He presents a lot of speed issues on the base paths. The throw home is Steerreich 3 looking. So that'll do it for Salem here in the bottom of the 5th inning. After 5, it's Carlyle 2, Salem nothing. Back after these.
Come enjoy Steel Guitars in concert, April 11th through 13th at the Mount Vernon Doubletree by Hill.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
I'm sorry, but we're back.
Top of the 6th inning here in Salem. The Carlyle Indians leading 2-0. And facing Brett Whitney, they'll send Grant Litton, Zach Barnes, and Lane Heintzman. Litton, 0 for 1. He walked his first time up, grounded out to the shortstop his second time. And he watches ball 1 and 2 go past from Whitney. Whitney came in a little bit wild there in the top of the 5th inning. Threw 6 straight balls, but then able to get out of the inning without any further damage. He looks at a 3-0 count and fires strike 1. Like I said, Linton walked in the first inning, left on base. He'll swing and a miss at that one. It's a full count. The next is ball 4. I thought he was giving a strike call. So Zach Barnes with a man on first. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. Carlyle with a 2-0 lead. They're trying to add to it, get a little insurance, but that's going to roll foul. Stayed inside the base path, inside the dirt path down there, down the third baseline. And boy, that's good coaching. Quentin Purcell waited for that ball to roll foul, and as soon as it did, he picked it up. So an 0-1 count for Zach Barnes. Barnes has struck out a couple of times, struck out looking both times, as a matter of fact. The number 6 hitter. And he'll bunt it this time in front of the plate. That's going to be a good one. And not in time. Barnes beats it out for a base hit. Whitney reared back and fired, but I think there might have been a little confusion on whether he or Purcell was going to get to the ball first. And either way, Zach Barnes scampered down that line to get the base hit. So men on first and second with nobody out. And a bunt attempt for Lane Heintzman bounces away harmlessly. Starts the count at 0-1 for Heintzman. 2 runs scored in the top of the 3rd inning so far have held up. And bunt attempt number 2 is strike 2. Just 2 hits for each team. And now we'll see if Heinzman's going to continue to attempt the bunt with 2 strikes and nobody out. He does so, and the ball picked up, throw over. Out is made at first, but the sacrifice is good. Sacrifice is good, 1-4. And the first out of the inning recorded. So that brings up Mikey Zanchetti. Check that. Sub in for Zanchetti. It'll be Drew Lang. Drew Lang stepping in to hit for Zanchetti. And they're bringing in the outfield to make sure that they can get the out at the plate. Men on second and third. That's Linton on third. Barnes on second base. Good speed on the base pass. As Drew Lang steps in to hit. First time he's been there today. Swing and a foul. 1 out. He's got RBI opportunities, that's for sure. Schmidt standing on deck. Zanchetti had struck out his first 2 times. Maybe that's why he's on the bench now. Just inside. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. To Lang. And he swings over the top of that one. It'll even it up at 2-2 with 2 men on. Just 1 out here in this top of the 6th inning. Wildcats trying to hold it to a 2-run difference. The next from Whitney. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the ball got away. The throw down gets him at first base. And that is a huge strikeout for Whitney. Second out of the inning. And Schmidt will step up with 2 outs. And pops it in foul territory and back into fair. Isaac Adams makes the catch for the 3rd out. And again, more damage averted as the Wildcats give up a walk and a hit. Carlyle unable to score through 5.5. It remains 2-0 Carlyle. Back after these.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
For career opportunities or financial planning, call me, Justin Harness, your local Modern Woodmen representative.
Have heavy rains done a number to your driveway and walkway? Call the Driveway Doctor, Jeremy Carter at Carter Trucking in Fairfield. The Driveway Doctor will make a house call, determine the pothole prognosis, and cure your ailing driveway and walkway. Carter Trucking prescribes riprap, sand, pea gravel, white rock, river rock, decorative rock, mulch, and more. Need dirt, grain, or even equipment hauled? Just call 842-2022 for delivery in Clay and surrounding counties. From Carter Trucking on Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
And welcome back here to Salem High School. After 5.5, we enter the bottom of the 6th inning with Salem needing some runs. They trail 2-0. They'll send their top of the lineup up. It'll be Nick Hess, followed by Isaac Hayes, Quentin Purcell, and Zach Livesay, should anyone get on. Back to the mound, Heinzman has had an outstanding game. Lane Heinzman, the senior. He has pitched remarkably well as he throws ball 1 to Hess. Hess is 0 for 2. Flew out to that left fielder his last at bat. Boy, that was an out, just a great play by Mikey Zanchetti. And that ball popped up. That's going to be deep infield, back for it. The play is made by Brendan Schmidt for the first out of the inning. Hess just got underneath it, and that'll bring up Isaac Hayes. Hayes with a single and ground out to the second baseman, so he's 1 for 2. Facing Heinzman for the third time, swings over that one by about half a foot. 2 hits for each squad. As Heinzman takes his time. Carlyle has had more scoring opportunities than the Salem Wildcats, that's for sure. Salem staying within 2 runs, though. They've been able to dodge trouble the last couple of innings. That ball bounced to the shortstop, bounces off his glove. He gathers, fires across, and in time. Big recovery by Josh Guthrie out there. As that ball bounced off the heel of his glove, he was able to get it and throw out Isaac Hayes. So Quentin Purcell will step in. He's the catcher for the Wildcats. 2 outs, and Heinzman continues to cruise. Heinzman with 4 strikeouts today. You would think the way he has dominated that he would have had more strikeouts. He just hadn't walked anybody. He's got 1 walk. He's given up 1 walk. 4 strikeouts to 1 walk. That's a pretty good ratio. 1-1 the count. That ball banked or bounced out through the shortstop, and that'll be a base hit for Purcell. And they'll bring in the courtesy runner for Purcell as he'll head to the dugout. Addison Box checks in for Salem. He'll run for Purcell as the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Zach Livesay. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. That ball gets away, heading to second base is Box. He'll be there without a throw. So he's in scoring position now. This at-bat getting larger and larger for Livesay. He grounded out to the third baseman his first trip. Reached base on a fielder's choice the second time around. And he knocks that one into left for a base hit. That should score 1. They will send him. The throw home is not in time. And on the throw, advancing to second base, is Livesay. So how about that? A wild pitch puts him on second, and the base hit by Livesay scores him. He'll take second base on the throw, and all of a sudden another base hit will tie it up. It's 2-1. Dusty Barr wanting to make sure that the call at home was correct. He thought the tag was made a little bit before Purcell Box reached home. Nice. That's why you want a courtesy runner. Nice running by Addison Box. Heinzman throws it through Levi Hayes. Hayes started as the pitcher today, now playing first base. And Zach Livesay causing all kinds of problems out there at second base. I'm really kind of surprised they threw home. They almost got Box, though. Thought they'd give up the run to try to keep the man at second. Just they had him going the wrong direction. Had Livesay going the wrong direction, but he's able to get back. Levi Hayes stands at home plate, ready to go, the right-handed swinger. Watches ball 1 go past. Heinzman paying particularly close attention to the runner off second. That's the tying run. There's strike two to Hayes. 1-2 the count. As Heinzman trying to avert more damage. There is a foul out of play. Pitch is getting a little bit higher up as the day wears on for Lane Heinzman. They keep crawling up just a little bit farther. There's swing and a miss, strike three for Hayes, and that'll end the inning. But the Wildcats come up with one run on a couple of base hits, and we'll move to the top of the seventh. It's now Carlyle 2, Salem 1. Back after these.
With over 90 years of combined automotive repair experience, Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They are your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. For your convenience, call 665-3666 for free local pickup and delivery, because at Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Come see my daddy with some boys.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman and Judy Reed, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
So Brett Whitney retakes the mound and throws his first pitch as a strike to Brady Heinzman. Heinzman up there for the fourth time today. He's 0 for 1, walked a couple of times. Grounded off the pitcher's leg and gathered by the second baseman in the first inning. As we enter the top of the seventh inning with a 2-1 game. Brand new ball game. Carlyle picked up their 2 runs in the third inning. Salem with 1 in the bottom of the sixth. And it's a 2-2 count to Heinzman. Heinzman has proven a pretty good eye up there so far today. And he knocks that one out into left center. That's trouble. And that's going to get down. For a base hit, they'll be able to hold him to a single. As out in left field now for Salem is Ryland Quinn. First hit of the day for Heinzman, and now Noah Crocker steps up. They haven't been able to get Crocker out today. He walked in the first, walked in the fifth, reached on a fielder's choice in the third, stole a base and scored a run. Brett Whitney, the pitcher. Peers over, throws over, and not in time. That was a little bit off course. Nice job by Levi Hayes to catch. 2-0 the count. As that ball is popped up and foul out of play to the left side. 2-1 the lead for Carlyle. They have had runners on third base every inning but the fourth. Well, second and fourth. But only able to score in the third inning. Stranded the bases loaded in the first. Scored a couple in the third. Left one. Left a runner on third in the fifth. And that ball gets through for a base hit. And they'll hold Heinzman at second. So a couple of base hits to open the inning here for Carlyle. That'll even the hits per team to 4 apiece, but the number that counts, Carlyle leads 2-1. Caleb Darr will step in. He's the catcher. He's 1 for 3. Got a single in the first inning. Reached on a error in the third. And they'll try to double steal to third. The runner is tagged out. What a nice throw from Purcell. And that's the first out of the inning at third base. So Carlyle getting very aggressive, run themselves into an out at third base. 2-1 the score remains. Whitney throws a pop-up onto the right side, backing up on it. Levi Hayes makes the catch for the second out. As Crocker tried to draw a throw, but see if he couldn't get somebody to drop the ball. But nothing doing. So 2 outs now. And Josh Guthrie will step up. Guthrie has the 2 RBIs for the Indians today. He got a base hit in that third inning, 2-run single. He's 1 for 3. And watches ball 1 go past. They throw back to second. I tell you what, Brett Whitney, he looked like he was going to fall down throwing that ball back to second base. Kept his footing. And throws home. That's popped up and out of play behind the concession stand here at Salem. Top of the 7th inning, 2-1 Carlyle with the lead. They're threatening for more. That ball outside. The ball popped up. And a chance to get out of the inning. Whitney makes the play. So, Salem gets out of further trouble. No runs. 1 man left as Carlyle ran themselves into trouble. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Salem needs 1 to tie, 2 to win. We'll be back after these.
Are you looking to start a DIY project or new home construction? Come see us at Zinc Building Center. We can help with interior, exterior, and commercial doors. Need some new siding? Whether it be vinyl, stone, or cedar shake, we can help. How about roofing? Call us for a free estimate on a metal or shingled roof. We also deal in lumber, cabinetry, paint, plumbing, and electrical. Stop by and see us on Route 45 in Louisville.
Come see us.
Dan's Electro-Electric in Flora, Fairfield, and Noble is always ready to help you, whether the days and nights are frosty and cold or hot and humid. As a supplier and servicer of all major HVAC brands, Dan's experienced and licensed technicians are ready to get to work for you. Take care of your interior comfort with affordable heating, cooling, electrical, geothermal, and generator systems with reliable customer service from Dan's Electro-Electric.
And welcome back to Salem. It's easy to figure Salem needs 1 run to tie, and they need 2 runs to win. They will send up Brennan Nix along with Isaac Adams and Jacob Harness. Brett Whitney, should anybody get on, as you need base runners. Nix has a single today. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. As Lane Heinzman back to the mound. What a game he's pitched. It's been pretty economical, too. I'll bet you he's got quite a few pitches left. The most they'll let anybody go is 105. And I'm not keeping count of it. Somebody's keeping count in each dugout. 1-2 the count now. As that foul ball out of play. Don't tell me that was close, Bill. Next to Nix. Oh, and he reaches out and barely stays alive. Almost given the strikeout. Only 4 strikeouts today by Heinzman. But he has been effective. The next to Brennan Nix. Swing and a hit to the first baseman, throws over, and they missed. Oh, I guess he did get his foot on the base. That'll be the first out of the inning. Very close to missing the bag, but the pitcher got over and got on it for the first out. So 2 outs to go for Salem. That ball fouled into the, just past the dugout. Past us, too. 0-1 the count, 2-1 the score. Carlyle leads by 1. Salem needs a base runner or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. Isaac Adams at the plate. He's flown out a couple of times, once to the first baseman, once to the center fielder. And he pops that one foul out of play. 1-2 the count to Adams. He's spraying the ball all over the place. Looks like the softball game is over. The Carlyle softball team is here. And swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll leave it up to Jacob Harness. As Heinzman close to closing it out. Two to 1 the score. Harness steps in. First pitch, a bit outside. That was the 5th strikeout of the game for Heinzman, by the way. He's given up just 1 run. And boy, oh boy. Harness letting the close ones go. He's trying to reach base any way he can. 2-0 the count. There's 3-0. Whitney's on deck for Salem. 3-0 to Harness. He'll let strike 1 go by. Next from Heinzman, 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So full count. The Indians looking for their first conference win. Salem trying not to be the victim. They beat them 12-0 the last time they played. Strike 3 looking. There it is. The Carlyle Indians defeat Salem today 2-1. And we'll be back to tell you all about it after these words.
For over 43 years, Bandy's Pharmacy has been your locally owned prescription for better health. With locations in Salem, Centralia, Mount Vernon, and Irvington, our fast, friendly, and professional pharmacists will take the time to explain your medications and give you the peace of mind that you deserve. Bandy's is also the area's largest provider of quality medical equipment solutions. And with a huge selection of medical uniforms and supplies, Bandy's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment truly is your prescription for better health.
Kiss too slow internet goodbye and say hello to super fast internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is the only 1 gig internet provider in your area. With Wabash Fiber, you can stream videos and TV shows on multiple devices, video chat, download and upload quickly, including HD movies, plus so much more. Submit your interest at wabash.net and fall in love with Wabash Communications. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location.
Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home, and they will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon.
Hi, this is Craig from Salem Tire Center. Our business is getting you on the road and keeping you there. That's why we're a proud provider of the Michelin tires, including the Michelin Defender family, Michelin's longest-lasting tires on the road. Stop by today at Salem Tire Center, Route 50 and I-57 in Salem, or call us at 548-5045.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
And welcome back to Salem High School as the Wildcats fall today to the Carlyle Indians by a final score of 2-1. Carlyle improves to 5-14 on the record on the season, 1-6 in conference play. Salem falls to 4-15 and 1-6 also in conference play. Salem will be back in action on Thursday. We'll be here as the Breeze Central Cougars will be in town. Carlyle scored their 2 runs in the 3rd inning on just one hit, a walk, the base hit by Josh Guthrie. He gets both RBIs, and that scored Noah Crocker and Caleb Darr. For Carlyle pitching, what a beautiful game by Lane Heinzman. He finished 7 innings, got 6 strikeouts, only 1 walk, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, and it was earned. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Carlyle Indians. For Salem, Quentin Purcell scored in the 6th inning, and he scored on that base hit by Zach Livesay. Livesay, the lone RBI in the game for the Wildcats. Levi Hayes started the game. He went 4 innings and change, gave up just 1 hit, but he did give up 2 runs. They were both earned. Gave up 5 walks and had 5 strikeouts. Brett Whitney finished up with the last 3 innings. He gave up 3 hits, pitched around them as he walked a couple and did have a strikeout. So just 1 run for Salem. They gave up 4 hits, but 2 errors did figure in the scoring for the Indians. So a tough loss for the Wildcats here at home, but we'll be back, see if they can't turn it around on Thursday. The Salem Wildcats do fall today. Hey, for all of us here at Wabash Catch TV, we certainly do appreciate you tuning in and watching however you are doing so. We'll be back at 4:15 on Thursday afternoon. For all of us, I'm Bruce Dickey reminding you the final score. Carlyle defeats Salem 2-1. So long from Salem High School.